Yeah, I got a mic. Um, what my mouse is that you've got? Yeah, you can do it on that. It's a bit different to how mine does it, but let me screen share. Give a sec, so I just got to get my thing. Like Ice does it, everyone does it. It's just frowned upon. You can't get banned for it or anything. But Jagex are just like, because you still have to press a button, you know, to like make it do all the stuff. So it's just frowned upon, really. It's not like you can get banned. Let me just get mine open and I'll show you like an example of it. Because like, if I do Death Swiftness, it will do my ring switch, my planted feet switch, do the Death Swiftness, and then put my stuff back on, and then sip my adrenaline pot, or like in one button. Alright, how do I do screen share? Just got to make sure it only shares it in here. I can just share the whole screen, can't I? Right. Is that streaming to you? Okay, let me know when you can see. Okay, so these are my macros. So you see this one here where it says like, let me find it. Planted feet. So what my macro does is it presses control and then presses A and D, which are my weapons. Then it lets go of control. Then it presses number 0, which is my Death Swiftness. And then it presses E, control E and S, which is putting my weapons back on. So then if I show it you in action, so can you see how my layout is? Okay. Pay attention to my ring, my crossbow, and my potion, and I'm pressing one button. You ready? That's it normally. Okay, but that's without like the macro, and that was pressing just my Death Swiftness. So then if I go back, yeah, like everyone does it. I didn't do it until the other day. Like all my damage was legit. And then Ice told me about this, and he's like, "What mouse have you got?" So I told him, he's like, "Right, do this." So I did, and now my damage has gone up by like 50%. So let me just set this one up now. You just got to make. Have you got the software for it? Just check this. So I just got to set my mouse back up. That's the one. So I won't be. So you name which one, whatever you want to call it, just for like ease of use. My one's just gibbering out a sec because I'm recording. Yeah, so you'd assign it to that button so it plays it like just the one time. I just got to exit mine down, it's crashed for some reason. Yeah, so, yeah, I'll show you on mine like how much delay and stuff I put in, and then it's pretty similar, but it's just a little bit different, I think. Let me just close that down, I don't know why it's crashed. So like, I use it for like planted feet and everything. I'll make sure I open the right app because there's 2 different apps for it on mine. If I set that to Runescape 3. You can set it to like the keyboard and stuff as well. My software's just signing back in. The cloud's gone down, I think. Let's just get this loaded. You can manually like insert it. When my one opens, I'll show you the way it does. It should be similar software. Just got to figure out where this one's closed for some reason. So you see, can you see on my screen where like all my stuff is down the bottom? like here. So I've got my 2 necklaces here, and they've all got like keybinds on them. And then why is this not loading? I think it's loaded. Is it? It's not loaded yet. It's still turning on. It's the only different thing with this one, the Razor one. It's quite laggy. That one's opening. I'll check for your one. Yes. Yeah, like on my one, if I can get it open, it's got like a thing on it, delay. So I put the delay as like 0.03, which is like less than a millisecond. And then if I want it to wait a second before it does like my depth swiftness, I put a second delay on pressing that button. Try and get this working now. I might have to close it back down and reopen it. So like you see where I've got my normal weapons here, like my 2 crossbows. That's always my thing. So E and Control E. That's always been my normal weapons. And then for my offhand, it's Control Y. So the macro would do like Control Y, and then it'd do Control E to put my other one back on, like all in one tick. Let's just open it. Open. Don't know why it's being funny and not opening. Like, I've got one on my keyboard. Let me see if that one works. So this is for my necklace swap. So if I press number 9, it'll do my that, and if I press number 1, it'll do my Dark Descent. It's not working again. There, the thing's gone off. I think it's because it's showing the screen, because I've set it so it only opens with RuneScape open. I think because Discord's at the top with the screen thing, it's not opening it. Let me just turn the screen share off, and then I'll turn it back on once it's done. I think that's what's causing it. Just stops it a sec. Yeah, there we go. Open straight away then. I think it's just because of Discord. Not Discord. That. Right, so if I set my keyboard profile to RuneScape, and then my mouse profile. Yeah, that's what it was doing, because the overlay from Discord was triggering. It wasn't letting me open it. Yours is the Logitech G20, what did you say it was? I'll have a look now, see which way is the best way to do it. Yeah, that worked. Give me a check. Has it got one on there for it? I'll just load my one up. I'll send you a screenshot, it might be easier whilst it's not loading. Oh. It's such a massive DPS boost, it's insane. I can just get this bloody thing working. But they made there was a thread about it, because it's you're still having to do an input to trigger it. It's just frowned upon. They're not encouraging it, but they can't ban you for it because it's part of your mouse. It's not like you've downloaded this third-party software, because you need that software to make your mouse work, for the drivers and stuff. So there's literally nothing they can. It might. I think that delay might be a bit too high. Share your one, and I'll see if I can see if it's any different to my one. Oh, you see where it says use delays at the top before you click start? Yeah, change that to 0. Does it let you manually type the number to? You'll want like 0.03. That's it. Yeah, and then just press your keys, and it'll put that delay. So even if it takes you forever to press them. You've got to have the macro open to record it. It's because it's not recording the game, it's just recording the keys you press. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you need to record it with the macro thing open, not the game. Because it's just recording them key presses like E, F, G, or whatever you press. As if you're playing the game, yeah. And then make sure you change that delay at the top right again to 0.03. You need the macro thing open in the front though, not the game. But you've got to change that delay as well. Your delay's on the 51. And then just keep the software open at front and just pretend you've got the game open. Like, it's not got the delay there, is it? I've done. Yeah, it's different to mine. Then that'd just stop the macro then, and then you'd start doing like your normal rotations then. Yeah, it's like with my one, I've literally got it so it changes to my ring of vigor, changes to planted feet, does death swiftness, and then changes back to my normal ring and my normal weapon, and then it sips the potion, and then it does all that in like 1 second, and then by the time it's done that, I'm already pressing like my DPS buttons then, and I'm sat on like 60% adren. Let's just see. I'm just opening it back up. It's gone all grey. That screen's gone all blurry. I think Discord's playing up. So then you need to go to, on my one, I have to go to my mouse overview in the actual app, and then you can assign a key to it or a macro to a certain key. Let's have a look. I'll see if I can get a thread up. That's just all blurry for me. I can't even see anything. Have a look at. Did it work all right? Yeah, sweet. So you've just got to mess around with them delays to make certain things work. I think it needs to be on play once when pressed. It might be, that might be set on like play repeatedly. Yeah. So. But then you think like, so say you've got your Masterwork Spear. You know, if you had that, you could set one to equip the Masterwork Spear, do your 3 bleeds, and then equip your other weapon back up, all in like 3 seconds. So you've literally not got to press anything for 3 seconds because it'd be doing that rotation for you. Sweet. And then it's just a matter of sitting there then of making one first, sort of like everything. That's my one there when it does like the switches and stuff as well. So you can add more stuff to it. Yeah, it's sick. So like, I've got one. Do you know when we're at Solak? I've got